Martinez, moi c'est Azangambanda Selkas.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Celine the Queen.
And then this is Martinez. And this is...
Cedric the Boss X.
Ah! Cedric the Boss X. What is the meaning of X?
Like Robin, like ex-Robin, like...
Oh, really? What? So can you please say...
Cedric the King Boss ex-Robin.
So Cedric the King Boss.
No, Cedric...
But I gave you the name Cedric.
No, Cedric
where
the Boss King X.
Cedric the Boss King X.
Yeah.
What about... Hey, what about you? I gave you Celine. Where did you come up with the Queen?
The King.
The Queen.
I came up with my idea.
That's your ideas.
And I'm going to call it different.
So Celine the Queen. So do you think so you're the Queen?
Celine the Queen Star.
Celine the Queen Star.
Yeah.
So are you a star? You think so you're a star?
Yeah.
Wow. So Celine the Queen and then Cedric the Boss.
Celine the Queen.
How did you get that inspiration? How did you get that inspiration to call yourself Celine the Queen? How did you get that inspiration? Who inspired you to be called Celine the Queen?
Myself. I figured it out from my school.
You figure out, so you put your name Celine the Queen?
Yeah.
Wow. What about you, Cedric the Boss? Because I know you are Cedric. And how come you did add that boss? Who inspired you? Where did you get your inspiration from? Cedric, can you tell me, where did you get your inspiration from to call yourself the boss? Do you think so you're the boss of the house?
Yes, he is.
Huh?
Yes, he is.
Cedric is the boss of the house?
Yes.
But I think so my husband is the boss of the house.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Because you both are the boss of this house.
Yeah,
and I am the best X because I'm washing the dishes.
You wash the dishes?
I wash the dishes because you have a scrubby. I wash the dishes. No, I wash the dishes. You're too little because I'm a star. No, I am Superman. No, you said you're Robin X.
And then you are the star.
And
So do you mean like you're the star of the house?
No.
Or the star like, you're just a superstar?
Like a star like this. Like a star.
You're a star.
In the sky. And Robin
Okay, can you guys sit down? Can you guys sit down, please? All right, so you guys are superstar. I just understand. Celine, she's a superstar. As you can both know, she said she wasn't inspired by anyone to be called Queen, but her inspiration just came, so she named herself Queen. But for me, I did name her Celine, and she gets her inspiration, or she was inspired by who, God knows there, but she
Celine
said...
the Queen Star.
So she just said she's a Queen Star. So I don't have much to say because she decided to call herself Queen Star, like a Celine the Queen Star. And then he decided to call himself like a Cedric the Boss. Cedric the Boss X, as you guys all know. He is a Boss X. You can see I'm surrounded with these two beautiful kids.
How about
my boy and my girl. So guys, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about myself. So Celine was asking me about my parents. Where am I coming from? And then where is my parents, to be honest? Do I have any relatives? Do I have any siblings? Do I have a brother and sisters? And then I was like, okay, it's the best moment for me to be open to my kids because they always want me to be open to them. I love my kids. I love to be open to them. I want any situation that I went through or I'm going through, I want them to be, to make them to be aware of any situation that I'm going through. Then I decided I was like, I'm going to talk to them about my past because I called it as my past me. So as I said it before, guys, I'm going to talk to them about my past. So she's the one who was asking me a lot of questions about my parents. Do I have a parents? Do I have a siblings? Do I have a brother? Do I have a sister? And then I said, yes, I used to have them, but they're all gone. They died So, and then she was a little bit like, what's going on?
Did your big sister die?
No, I don't have big sister. I have
She
my
died.
young sister.
You
I
said
used to have my young sister. I was the second born in my family.
Yeah.
So I used to have my big brother, and after my big brother, it's me, and then after that, my young sister. So my big brother and I and my sister, we grown up to be together until I decided to come to Australia. So we were separated.
How did you guys get separated?
Because I decided to come here to Australia. And then after that, they decided to stay back home. So, back to our question again. Celine was asking me, Mommy, where's your daddy? To be honest, my daddy passed away when I was young. He was...
And he have some tissue.
You want a tissue? Oh, the reason why I said it before, the reason why I'm making this video, because I want them to know exactly what happened to me as a person. Hey guys, the main reason for me to make this video today is because my kids was asking me about my family, and I decided today to make a video for them because they really want to know exactly what happened to my family. As I'm here, to be honest, I don't have father, I don't have mother, I don't have sister, I don't have brother, but I have my relatives, I have my cousins, and I have some people who really care about me. So my kids was really asking me a lot of questions about where's my parents, where's my brother, where's my sister, and I decided today I'm gonna talk to you guys about my family. So I grown up as a girl, not having my parents around me, but I used to have my mother because she died when I was 12. But my dad, Celine and Cedric, he was asking me about my daddy. To be honest, yeah, he died.
He passed away.
Yeah, he passed away.
He going to heaven.
Yeah, he went to heaven. I don't know whether he went to heaven or not, but
I don't know how did he went to heaven.
Because he died. Yeah. So, to be honest, with my mother, I grew up with my mother till the age of 12. But when I reached 12, my mother passed away. She was sick because of malaria. Malaria came from the mosquito bites. So back home in Africa, a lot of people they do died because of malaria. Malaria is
how many people?
A lot of people.
100.
More than that.
100 million.
Because we got
Million, 110.
Because it's just like a sickness. When we are in Africa, there's a lot of water surround us. Mosquito it does come when you have a water around you. You got a lot of bush. You got a lot of dirty stuff. So the mosquito can come. So back home we have all those things. So
Mommy, that fly thing, you can just hit it with the fly thing.
Yeah. So my mom passed away because of malaria.
You shouldn't tell her to get a fly thing.
Yeah?
Like where it's so long, it's a square, it has holes inside.
And then you guys was asking me, do I have a picture of my father? To be honest, I used to have one of...
Mommy, do you have anything of your do you have a picture of your family?
I do have a picture of my family, but the only thing is, like, I used to have a lot of pictures of my mom, but I lost it. When I was coming to Australia, I didn't even have...
How many pictures do you got?
I only have one picture of my mother, which I always keep it, because I don't know when I'm going to go back to Africa to go and get some. But to be honest, I only have one picture of my mother. As I was telling you guys before, my mother passed away because of malaria. But this is I have one of her pictures. Let me show you guys. If you guys wait, I have some pictures here.
I know.
Which I'm gonna show you. Okay. So this is my mother here. This is my mother. See, she got a hair like mine.
Let me see. Where's you, Mama?
This is my mother.
Where's you?
I wasn't there.
Where were you?
I don't know where I was when they took that picture.
Is that your dad?
No, that's not my dad. That's my uncle. Yeah. So that's... Can you show to your brother as well? So this is my mother.
Okay. Mommy here.
Do you finally see her? She look like me or do I look like her?
She looks like.
Do I look like my? But I haven't.
You look
I
like
don't.
her.
I don't
Who
have.
is this?
It's just a family member.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my mom. That's the only picture I got from my mom. Like since I came here.
Your mom has a little bit kind of pimples, right? That's your brother. She has
It's just a relative.
she has a little pimples there.
Mm.
Just one.
That's no my. I'm gonna talk to you about these pictures later. Just leave it alone. So this is my mama. That's my beautiful mom.
Yeah.
I'm so proud to have that picture. And then guys, let me have the pictures. This is like my only picture which I have.
Do you lose some? How many did you lose?
To be honest, this is the only picture I did took.
So you left some in.
Back home in Congo.
You left it in Africa?
Yeah, in Congo. Yeah. So my mom died in Dungu. That's where I grew up. Dungu is Sangani. But
How do you say it when you're in Africa?
what do you mean?
How do you say stuff like bungo?
Dungu? Dungu is a
No, like how do you say a language in Africa? Bungo.
It's a kind of Africa, eh?
Bungo. Bungo.
Africa kakati ya.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo Billy Susu.
we didn't get to say it.
Okay, guys, as I said it, I already show you. Celine, are you happy to see my mom's picture?
Yeah.
Are you happy to see my mom's picture now? So are you happy? That's your grandma.
Yeah, my good.
The only thing I do regret, my kids, is because I have you guys. I have Cedric. I have Celine. But you guys will never have a chance to see your grandma
Who?
and your grandpa. My
I
parents.
will want these ones.
Yeah, that's my mom. The only thing sometimes I just sit down and cry and feel sad and feel like, why me? Why I'm going to have you guys and you will never see your grandma. It does really make me a little bit upset. But anyway, that's life. Life is always like that. We will never, no one is going to stay here forever. Life is always like that. And nobody's going to stay here forever. We are like a visitor in this earth, and one day we both going to die. Alright? That's the only things I don't really think that much, but I do regret a lot why I don't have my parents, and then and why you guys will never see none of my parents. But that's okay. That's life. Let's get to my sister. I already talked to you, Celine, about my dad. I said my daddy died. I was a little.
So I know about your big brother. Why did they hit your big brother with a stick?
The reason why my big brother died, my big brother, he was in Egypt. We were grown up together to be in Congo. So we grown up in Congo together. So we decided that we already grown up. Each of us have to take, responsibility to take care of themselves. So my big brother, he went to Egypt. He went to Egypt and then he found life, it was a little bit tough there. And he decided to come back to Nairobi to fight for his life, to make a living in Nairobi. So one day, he was home with his friends. They do share the house together. They was drinking.
Drinking what?
They was drinking alcohol.
Are
Yeah.
they too young to drink that?
They was a little bit young, but this test is it's a matter of not being young. But he was mature enough to drink. Yeah, so he was mature enough to drink. So they was drinking, partying, and because he was having money, and his friend knew about the money, so both of them, they decided to kill him so they can get the money. Because he was under alcohol. So, when you drink alcohol, you don't really think right, especially if you overdrink. alcohol is not really that bad, but don't overdrink. When you overdrink and you don't know exactly what's going around you, it does really affect you so bad. Someone can kill you, or they can rape you if you're a woman, or something can happen to you without you knowing that things happen to you. So because he was overdrunk, one of his friends took a piece of wood because they wanted.
Who took it?
One of his friends.
How do they look like?
Actually, I don't know his friends. But there was one Congolese boy, and then
you don't know what's
two.
their name?
No, I don't know their name. I didn't even want to know because I was a little bit
scared.
Not really scared, but I was a little bit unhappy, and I didn't want to know more about them because nothing is gonna happen. We don't really have a good what would I say, law in Africa. If you wanna really follow up, you end up not getting anything at all. So one of his friends, there was two Kenyan boys and then one Congolese, that they were sharing their house with them. So one, I don't know whether it was a Congolese one or there was a Kenyan one who took a piece of wood because he was drunk and hit him right on his head, and he fall down.
Like right there?
Yeah, and he fall down. When he fall down, they was thinking like he didn't die. So they cut a piece of onion and then put it on his nose. They was thinking because they did that, he's gonna come back to life. And after they see that he's not waking up after 2 or 3 hours, and then they closed the door, they took all his belongings and ran away. So when they ran away, they took his picture on the floor and sent it to one of his friends. He went to somewhere in Nairobi, just in the countryside, and they sent it to him. They said they already killed Ambrose. Ambrose is my big brother. That's his name.
How old is he? How old is he?
He was 36.
How does he look like? How does he look like?
My big brother. I will show you the picture, but I have it in my phone, so I will.
Have pictures?
Okay. After they take the picture of my big brother and send it to one of his friends, and then the friend was so surprised. He looked at the pictures and said, this person, maybe he's already died. And he decided where he was. He took the taxi and come back so quick. By the time he reached the apartment, because he was living in an apartment, and then he find out that those friends of his, they did put a big locker. They locked my brother inside. He was already died. And after that, he called the cops. They came to collect his body. Because my brother, he didn't have anybody in
him?
Yeah, he didn't have no related to there.
No one was near him.
Yeah, no one was there. So they took his body and go and put it in mortuary where there's just a public one. There's no one to look after it. And after that, one of our relatives was just around there. She doesn't really want people to know more about her. But they did get a contact with her, and then they called her to come and see whether that's...
What is a contact?
They called her, like they get in touch with her.
Oh.
Yeah. So she came and see, yeah, that was him. And then they called us, they give us the news. They said, oh, Martin, your big brother died. So I was a little bit shocked to see he was the only brother that I have died. It come to the point like I was a bit frustrated to see after my mom died, he was everything to me. He used to look after us. He even dropped his school to look after us. He was everything. He used to play the role of being my parents. Seeing him gone, die like that in that situation, I was a bit shocked and very emotional. I don't know how to describe it.
What is emotion?
Emotion is like when you feel sad, it can play that role of sadness, like you are a little bit emotion. Like when you're crying, you're a little bit emotion. All right. So, thank you, mommy. So that's the story about my big brother. He was everything to us. He was really, really a man who used to look after us after my mom died. But I don't really blame them much. That's God's will. God decided to take him in that way, in that situations. But we can't say much. Okay?
We can't do this long enough.
Yeah, we can't do that anything. So it comes to my sister. My sister, I used to call her Anto. Her name was Antoinette.
How old is she?
I told her she died when she was just 27.
How did she die?
How did she die? I thought she was sick. She was diagnosed with diabetic. Not knowing she was diabetic. So she went to the hospital because she went to the hospital for the checkup. She was just feeling like she was feeling a little bit tired and then not having enough energy. And then she decided to go to see the GP, to see the doctor. So when she decided to go and see the GP, instead of the GP back home, they don't really do like the blood test to know exactly what you're going through. They will just give you a tablet without knowing exactly.
A tablet?
Yeah,
What
medication.
Is it good or it's not?
To be honest, I'm gonna tell you, back home, because when they give you the medication, they don't know exactly whether the medication is for this sickness. I'm just want to give you an example about my sister. Because she was sick, not knowing she was sick, she was alright.
I don't know if the medication is good or bad.
We're going to find out. So because she was having a diabetic, that doctor didn't know like she was going through that.
She's naughty.
Yeah. So they didn't even take her
your-
blood to see whether she's diagnosed with a diabetic. They just give her a glucose drip.
What is a glucose drip?
Is
He
that
drips-
when you drink, it just boosts your blood sugar level up.
And what's gonna happen?
Like if you're someone who's having diabetic, of course you're gonna die. That's what happened to my sister. Like she was having that sickness, and then they give her that glucose drip. It just shut her system.
Is it
It's very bad medication if you are.
is it actually next to such a school?
No, that's in Africa. That's in Africa. One is in Africa. Yeah. That's in Africa.
Why
So-
did they don't come in Australia?
Why they didn't come to Australia? That's a good question. Why didn't they come to Australia? When we was doing the process to come to Australia, when my uncle was doing the process for us to come to Australia, and then they decided, both of them, they didn't want to come because they wanted just to travel Kisangani, Isiro, Kampala, Dungu, just to travel because at that moment, the life was very good.
Why did they?
And then they didn't think of coming to Australia because we was all having a little bit good life. We wasn't that rich, but we was living. Yeah, we was living a good life.
Like a little bit, like. Rich.
Yeah, but it's okay. We was living a good life. All right. We wasn't that poor, we wasn't that rich, but we was living a little bit a better life. Don't worry about the phone. So that's the reason why they didn't come to Australia.
So they wanted to travel?
Yeah, they wanted to travel.
So what direction did they go? To the left or to the right? Or just straight?
What direction? They used to go Kisangani.
No, which direction?
Both left, right, or straight. It's just a direction, Mama.
So they went straight.
They went straight.
Oh.
All right. So that's the reason why they decided not to come because by that time he was having a good life, and then because there wasn't patience You know, to come to Australia, it took us almost like
night and morning.
Long time.
Like it was night and morning.
It took us more time because the process to come to Australia is not that easy.
It's very far.
Yeah, it's far from Africa to here. It's far, but all the process to come to Australia, there was like, we're not gonna make it. Yeah, it was a lot of things. So they decided to stay. But for them to stay, I do regret a lot because I'm here with you guys today, and then none of you guys had a chance. But when I went to Africa in 2015, I was pregnant with you. I didn't even have a chance to see. I saw my sister because I spent time with my sister in Kampala because she came to see me, but he was in my tummy by that time. He wasn't born, and Cedric wasn't born. Yeah, that's why I said, guys, you're just not lucky to see none of my relatives, none of my sister, none of my brother. Like
I never seen the video.
Which video?
The video of your family.
The thing is, it's hard for you to see my family because they already died. Yeah, and you will never see them again. That's the things I told you guys. Like my big brother, you will never see him. My young sister, you will never see her. And my mother, my dad. So all of them. So you guys, you guys won't have a chance to see them. Yeah. And they didn't even have a chance to see you guys because you're here in Australia and they died in Africa.
So I thought they were going to the left, like this way.
No, they just went straight one line. They took one line. The line they took, that road they took, there's no return. There's no U-turn, there's no return.
Did they drive there or they took the plane first?
Mommy, they died. They already died. So they buried them under the ground, both of them under the ground. So they will never come back to life. So that's the reason why I said, my kids, we need to be strong. I'm here for you guys. No matter what, I'll be here for you. No matter what, I'll be here to support you guys. And also, I want you guys to show me the love that I'm showing to you guys. Me, I grown up now having parents, but I'm always strong. And I'll always be strong for you guys, my kids, no matter what. All right? I love you guys, and I hope so you guys love your mother too. Do you guys love me?
Yes.
Guys, I think so. This is the end of our stories. I think so, my kids. I was trying to... Oh, I have one picture here.
Where?
This is me here. Where's a jour, papa na kwa kindeki. Akweki ata mwana kibuya. Mwasi nangai. Where's a premiere photo? You know, this is the picture that's...
I can't see your sister's face.
This is my sister.
It's very hard to see your sister's face.
Yeah.
But it's easy to see this one because it has light.
And then this is my grandpa. Anyway, by the way, I have my grandpa. They're still alive. Yeah.
Where do they live?
I found a
closet. Like you?
Yeah. This is our...
How are they still alive?
They're still alive. They haven't... My grandpa is still alive. My grandma is still alive. By my mom, she passed away. And then my dad, my sister, and then...
We went here before. Look. This made me say.
This is Auntie Maureen. When she was... No, this is Auntie Maureen, and this is Maureen. And this is Auntie Isa.
Who is Auntie Isa?
You don't know Isabel?
Isabel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your auntie. That's her when she was little.
I know Isabel from my school.
No, from your school.
Yeah, there is Isabel.
Oh, there is. I know. But from my family, my cousin, her name is Isabel. And then my cousin, Maureen, and then Maureen. You know Maureen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maureen. Your auntie Maureen.
Oh.
That's your auntie Maureen when she was little. Yeah, that's Auntie Maureen when she was just a relative.
Oh.
Yeah. So guys, I think so we are about to end our video for today. Thank you so much for watching, and then I will see you in another videos. Please don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much, and see you next time.